What is the loudest voice in your head right now?
The loudest voice is actually to succeed.
To be a template for like the younger gen.
To make my family proud.
Society affects us, but you choose how it will affect you.
When you are 25, like you need to start getting married.
If you're on the sidelines watching people win, just be happy for them because your time will definitely come.
One unhealthy thing that you see that you
Comparison.
Platonic friendships, because sometimes you can have a friend and now you see the world is going in a certain direction that even your female friend.
There's this phrase that we usually say in like the Ghanaian society, "Bema soon," like bro, that's the worst misconception we have.
Dream long term, act short term.
Okay.
Like as a boy, break down, cry, like go through the pain.
Plan, pray, execute. Wow.
And whilst you're doing that, you need to block out the noise.
I think she's able to ghost everyone because she's an entrepreneur. I work for a company.
Hello, family. You're welcome to another episode of Young and Invested, proudly brought to you by Enterprise Trustees. This is the podcast where we get real with stuff. And today, we are going to talk about what the youth go through and they silently battle about. The voices in my head, youth unfiltered. You see that small voices that comes into your head, like to look good, to make your family proud, to catch up with social media. Yes, that voice. We are going to talk about every single thing that has to do with financial constraints, relationship stress, and all that in between. I'm not doing this alone. I'm your host, Pearl Lakai, and I'm doing this with Linda, who is a medical aesthetic. I'm doing this with Baba from Enterprise Trustees, and also James, who is also a social media expert. I want you to sit back and take a tea with us. What is the loudest voice in your head right now as a young person?
Okay, as a young person, the loudest voice is actually to succeed, because starting life on my own, yes, financially, spiritually, career-wise, I want to do well in every aspect of my life.
life, yeah.
Yes, so that's the loudest. I think it covers how I appear. Do you see? So that's the loudest voice. That's what I say.
James, tell me, what's the loudest voice? Yours is, I know guys, they like money.
Yeah. Not that I like money, but not that I don't like money. I really like money, but the voice in my head right now is to succeed and to be successful. I mean, like to be recognized for what I do in my field.
Recognition.
Yes, and also to be a template for like the younger gen to emulate.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's a place, yeah, no audio. Like a standard. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. All right. So yours is to be like relevant in your space. Okay.
Very relevant.
So I know you do social media, digital marketing, and all that.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, Linda, tell us, what's the loudest voice in your head right now? I know you're an entrepreneur, like a big time entrepreneur. So what's the loudest voice in your head right now?
Okay, so for me, it's to make my family proud. I have certain ambitions that I want to achieve, and that will make my family proud. My dream is to build more of a family empire, an empire that has, chains of businesses
Wow.
and everything. So I'm not just doing it for myself.
Group of companies.
Yes. As you already know, I have 3 companies now.
Oh, tell us.
So I have
Okay.
3 companies now.
Oh, let's
so
see.
I mean, we are on, track.
That's great. It comes to the reality of the fact that even sometimes 24 hours is not even enough for us. We feel like there's so much to do that, like within the twinkle of an eye, like time is going, and you feel like you need to catch up with time. You need to catch up with your family and all that. And there's this thing that really is trending now. The fact that you go on social media, that's your mate from class 3. You see your mate is married. Your mate has cars. Your mate has houses. Like, hey, what am I? Like, where am I even coming from? That pressure is there. So if you're a young person and you are listening to us right now, we are going to get in what actually gets into your head those small voices that comes through your head. Anyway, so I want to ask you, Linda, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think that society influences, or the voice of society influences your lifestyle?
Okay, personally,
Maybe I'll go around the
give
table, like on a scale of 1 to 10.
personally, I'll give it 4.
4. Hey,
Yes.
hard girl.
Oh yes.
Anyway, okay, tell us.
I'm a very hard girl.
Tell
Like
us.
peer pressure and family.
And for on, I see.
I live my life according to how like I want to live it. I go at my own pace. I am a very content person.
Okay.
I don't really. We could be in the same room. You could be jumping up and down, blah blah blah. I'll just be cool. I'm not bothered about what's making you jump, what's making you sit. Unless you come and tell me, then I'll be interested.
I see.
That's
So
it.
yours is number 4. Okay.
4 is even a lot, but I'll give it.
It's a lot. Oh, wow. Let's jump to James, then we'll come to Baba.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to be honest with yourself.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you think that social voice really influences your lifestyle?
Yeah, so mine is from a different POV. I'll say on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it an 8 because for me, I think there are not a lot of good examples out there for the young people to take influence from. And I myself, I'm putting myself out there to be somebody like people can learn from. I want to be the next person, a kid from Coligono can look up to and say that, oh, because
from
James,
Coligono?
yeah,
Hey, okay.
because James has made it this far, I can also do it this far. That's the reason why. I'm doing this. That's the reason why
Okay.
I'm pursuing this. Yeah.
Okay. So your inspiration is to inspire others.
Inspire others, and there are
that's-
very few people inspiring this new gen, and I
Okay.
want to be part of their very few good examples.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
before Baba comes, you see that unspoken deadlines that society has. Like when you're 25, like you need to
Yeah.
start getting married as a lady. When you are maybe 30, you should have had like 5 kids already. You know, those kind of unspoken lines. And if you're a man, you should have a house, a car on your own.
The man who
And-
they're playing to you.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even
plenty
the
money.
girlfriends.
Hey,
You
yeah.
don't have a car now. The girls don't
Oh.
mind it,
Nah.
right?
But like
Exactly.
me, I'm not worried. Like,
Exactly. So that's unspoken deadline is over there. Baba, on a scale of 1
I
to
agree
10.
with what you're saying. Mine was a 50-55 and 5 because we have that aspect where the pressure is actually there, but then we have to look for what we want.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because we all belong to society. At our workplace, at church, wherever you find yourself, you are in a society. And one way or the other, you have someone who is higher than you that would want to tell you what to do. Sadly, like it's there. So for me, it's 50-50. Society affects us, but you choose how it will affect you.
Okay.
Whether it will motivate you or it will demotivate you.
Okay.
Because you can't let society...
Yeah, I like that word, motivating or demotivating. Yeah.
You can be demotivated by society. You
Yeah.
can actually be motivated. It depends on who you are looking up to. Yeah. That's what I
Actually,
mean.
you're not in competition with anyone.
Yes,
And,
exactly.
you know, sometimes you go, like, for someone who is really enthused about LinkedIn and career and all that. Sometimes I go on LinkedIn and you see people's posts like, wow,
Right.
LinkedIn
you are
pressure is
getting
very
nowhere in
different.
life.
Pressure is another level. You know,
It's
like
very different.
PhD.
Nowhere in life.
PhDs could be 3.
Oh, okay.
Then some 4. So I'm like, only you.
You know, but the truth,
MBA.
you know, the truth is, it doesn't lie so much about what you have acquired professionally or maybe through your life. I believe that even young people, how we project ourselves, how
Yeah.
we brand ourselves,
Yeah.
would give us that credibility that
Yeah.
we want. You can be, maybe you can even sell water at your mother's shop. When you go on LinkedIn, you can tell someone, I'm a sales suspect.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
how you project
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
So I believe that nobody should buy pressure for you as a
No,
young
not
person.
at all. Yeah.
What I believe is that if you see someone who is maybe over there, you just ask yourself, where do I want to get to? That energy, that resilience should be copied from the person and not what exactly the person wants to be. Yes.
Can
so
I
that-
chip this in?
Yeah.
Also, like, what we also see like out there is not what is going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be pressured by anybody. You
The
shouldn't be-
everyday
Exactly.
yeah,
practice.
and also like, if you're on the sidelines watching people win, just be happy for them, because your time would definitely come. Be happy on the
Exactly.
sidelines, cheer them on, because you too, when your time comes, somebody will also cheer you on.
Exactly. You know, it's very I know you do cosmetics and all that.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to know that people actually go and hire studios,
Yeah.
go and rent some kind of maybe cars and all that just to take pictures to come and give you pressure. So please, you are doing well for yourself. Like clap for
Like,
yourself.
I know. You know
are
when
doing
I
well for
said
yourself.
3 or 4, like I wasn't trying to say that because there's nothing really in the society that right now there's a lot of chaff. If you don't take care, what you be putting on yourself is just a bit too much.
Pressure, yeah.
And being in the space, you see, being in the beauty space and everything, you see a lot. Like the pressure you're saying, somebody doesn't even own a wig, but she'll go and rent it.
Renting a wig to his
You
party.
get it.
Wow.
So you go and rent the wig, come and wear the wig, do a photo shoot, be giving people pressure, tag the highest hairstylist as if said they paid, but you rented the wig.
Hey.
Why would
Sometimes
somebody
it's
like
actually
this
their
influence?
job.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the work they do.
That's the work they do.
Yes. So if you try and say, "Hey, this person was in JHS
Yeah.
with me. She's wearing this hair."
You
I
know.
mean, that's her work. Do you understand?
Yeah,
She
yeah,
doesn't
I get what you're
own.
saying.
So for me, it's the process that you use to get to where you're showing me that matters to me more than the outcome of your actions. Yeah.
So we should actually mind what we follow on social
Yeah.
media. It's not everything that is real. But let's get real with ourselves. Does it get to a point in time where we feel like things are getting overwhelmed? Like I need my space. Like you ghost everybody. Like does it get to that point, Linda?
Yes.
It
Yes.
does.
As an entrepreneur, I think several times you hit rocks. Several times.
Tell me a story. Me, I love
For
stories.
me,
I'm very
so
interested
starting
in
my
stories.
business, I have closed up my Black Cherry. That's the makeup studio. I've closed twice.
Wow.
Yes. So you can, like, I've closed it twice. Then out of that, I've been able to build other businesses. So there were points where I just ghosted everybody. And every time I ghost, I come back with something. So I
Okay.
like ghosting once in a while.
Ghosting.
Yes.
Baba,
Like I go
tell me.
off.
ghosting.
I don't, people will not see me. You're looking for, you might call me several times, I won't pick.
Hey, that one too is
That is
serious.
serious,
So,
yeah.
you know,
I like my
it gets to
space.
that time where maybe you have been able to manage it well, but there are people who go into this phase and they get closed up. That's where the suicidal thoughts come.
Yeah.
No.
And
So
that's where the
no,
mental
I
health
think
comes.
I've been
So,
able to control my feelings and know exactly what I want to do. When I want my space, I take my space. I don't let people, like, I feel like when people ask me too many questions, I get more frustrated. Like, why are you quiet? Why are you not talking? I get more frustrated. So I don't want to be in your face for you to even ask me all those questions. When I'm ready to talk,
then you
I'll
talk.
come and talk to you.
Okay, taking a break is not bad. It's not bad to take a break, but what you do when you take a break is more important. Do you get overwhelmed sometimes?
Yes, I do, but I think she's able to ghost everyone because she's an entrepreneur. I work for a company.
And you have to show up every time.
Hey, I'll tell my boss, hello, he's calling and I'm not picking. Can't you imagine?
Today I'm not in the mood, boss. I can't start. My
can't-
mental health is at
Exactly.
risk.
It doesn't work that way. Do you see?
I saw this post. I don't know if it's true. Where China says that if you are mentally not stable, you shouldn't come to work.
Oh,
I'm
It's
sure
a Gen
that's-
Z thing.
It's a
Oh.
Gen Z thing.
Hey,
Okay, it's not
you know,
real.
right now when they're talking, they're like, my mental health is
Ah,
at stake.
they are not working.
Please,
I don't know the
you can't do this in
can't
Ghana.
do this in Ghana.
You
no.
can't do this in Ghana.
No
Anyway, I
way.
think James wanted to say something.
Oh, so for me, I usually don't ghost. I like to be in my space and find somebody who I can talk to. And usually that person is God, because I really don't want to be a burden onto other person. I don't know what the next person is going through for me to add my burden onto them. So I confidently go to God. Whatever I'm going through, I pray to God about it.
Okay.
And that's my
Prayer is also important.
That's my only way of venting.
To add to what he said, sometimes when you can't change the situation, praying for grace to go through it is better. And talking to someone trusted actually like reduces the burden.
Yeah, that brings me to my next question. What is one unhealthy thing that you see the youth of today do? One unhealthy thing that you see the youth today.
Comparison. Like everyone likes to compare themselves with someone. some of the young ladies will be like, oh, like I really want to be like this person, but you know, she took years to be there. You're really young. You're like 22 years or something. This woman is 45 years. She's probably in parliament or something. You so bad want to drive her car.
Yeah.
Forgetting that she's 45
Yeah.
years old, you're 22 years old. She's taken about 10, 15 years to
get
get
there,
there,
yeah.
to get that car. When she was like you,
She wasn't
didn't have
driving
it.
such a car, yeah.
So we compare ourselves to people wrongly these days. Yeah.
And I think one other thing is they use social media. They'll just come on, vent on social media, or put things out
I've
there.
seen that a lot these
Yes.
days. Like it's so
Everyone
bad.
is just saying something about their lives negative. Sometimes I think about something like, so what solution are you actually trying to get from that? Sometimes they expose themselves just to get the validation they
Yeah.
need. Yeah, so because come to think about it, why will I expose myself? Like, what am I looking for?
Validation.
Validation, exactly. So they
Yeah.
are stressed. They don't have the support from home.
5,000 likes.
Yes.
That's what you're looking
I saw
for.
a certain funny video. The lady has a lot of likes on social media, so she decided to do something at the mall. She set it up and no one
No one
showed
came.
up.
Wow.
Yes, and I was like,
Meet and greet. thing.
yes, yes. So I
Okay.
was like, you can have the likes, but in real life,
Not
it's just
everybody
fake.
is
Yeah.
following you.
Yeah, so I think that's another
Like
channel
you need,
that.
sometimes we feel like social media is the real deal. It's not. It could be that 80% of the people following you actually are haters. They just
You
look
want
and
to
do.
see where you're going.
They're following hard.
Yeah, they
want
just
to
want
see
to
where you get
look at
to.
you and be like, "Shonyo Shwebi,"
Okay.
and swipe up. So now you think that you have so many followers, and then you come and do meet and greet,
Yeah,
like what
nothing.
she
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
No one
No
showed
one,
up. I
no
saw it.
one.
She was literally crying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like what Baba was saying, one thing that I've really seen in the gap of our youth these days is that we have put mentoring aside.
Yeah.
So instead of going to a mentor,
Yeah.
someone you cherish, someone you respect,
Yeah.
to maybe share your grievances
Burden,
to
yeah.
or ask for advice, we rather come on social media, go on live, and we just share all those things,
Yeah.
forgetting that 5 years down the lane, 10 years down the lane, we may be relevant
doesn't
to a
forget.
certain society.
Yeah.
They go back to our social media handles and they see what we have done in the past.
Yeah.
So everything that we do now is a blueprint towards the future. So that is not the best. So I want to go back to James. What do you think is one unhealthy thing that we are doing?
Okay, so as a guy, let me come from this POV. Substance abuse. You see most of the young men going through stuff and they resort to substance like alcohol, drugs, and all that to cope with whatever.
And I think recently is
Yeah,
red,
and
the red
yeah,
capsule. Yeah.
the red capsule, and recently the Ministry of Youth and Empowerment were on the Red Means Stop campaign, which was a good one, helping young people to come out of that phase. And also we see it all over the place, like people motivating people to use drug, like they be
Yeah.
like, smoke your pain away, drink your
Really?
pain.
Really?
Yeah, like it's in
Wow.
the music we listen to as young people. It's all over the place, and it's really not good for our mental health. And as you said, like we should find other healthier ways or other healthier alternatives to cope with whatever we are going through. So for instance, like find new hobbies, like with what we do with our mental health initiative, we combine sports to bring all the boys together, like you are playing football and still
Okay.
educate the boys about mental health.
Okay, so that's what you do.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I do on the side, my passion project.
Okay.
Yeah. So like as young people, we shouldn't resort to substance abuse. We shouldn't resort to drugs or alcohol. Don't let anybody deceive you that if you smoke like 5 rows of herb, you'll be fine.
Fine.
You won't be
does
fine.
not
Like
go up.
you just
Fix.
you
It's
just
a
go
quick
high
fix.
and then
Yeah,
you come
it
back
comes
to your
back to
problem.
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The truth is when we are in a temporal situation of making a stress reliever like smoking, drinking, the thing is that you are coming back to the bills, and it's not going to pay your bills for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is really important, and I like the project you are doing. I think that if many of us are doing that, it will really
Yeah.
help, because nowadays it's either you are on drugs,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Or you're binge watching series after series. We hardly have
Yeah, we
get-togethers,
really have to talk about
drinks,
that.
The
yeah.
community, there's no
There's
community.
no community. You see, you can't
It's
have
all
someone.
social
Yeah.
media.
And
you
immediately
sit in a
have-
car and everybody is
It's
on
on
their
their
phone.
phone.
Like,
Even
You
at
can't
parties,
even step out.
you can
Yes.
do like a round table party and everyone
Everybody's
is
on
on
their
their
phone.
it's very true, because
Yeah.
I think a couple of time ago, I was in the car and like the driver was just like going. It was very a closed space. The guy was on the phone, and he was so much on the phone, addicted on the phone. He didn't even know that there was a car coming. And this addiction is so much such that if we don't take care, we'll lose the community that we have.
Yeah.
We'll even forget that we have family.
Yeah.
Because I think you said something about series. Someone can be in the room and watch series from
Morning
morning to
to
evening.
evening.
And
Yes.
it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all.
Yeah.
So I think we've spoken a bit about, I mean, we've spoken extensively about the things that the youth go through that is unhealthy.
I would want to add something.
Okay.
That we have to also build platonic friendships, because sometimes you can have a friend and now you see the world is going in a certain direction that even your female friend, it can turn to something else. So we have to intentionally have platonic friendships that they
Yeah.
can go the extra mile for you, and it doesn't have to end up becoming a relationship.
Exactly.
Because you can have a good friend and you have to end the friendship because the person has started liking you and wants to go out with you. I don't think
James
that
is
is very...
laughing.
Nah, it's too real. It's too
Yes.
real. Yeah, and it all comes back to like building a community. Now
community,
we
yes.
don't have like community.
platonic community.
It's
No,
just a few
something has
people.
to
I don't know,
happen.
but like recently, I see that within the elite people in Accra, they are trying to build like a community. You see, like the coffee parties, they all
Yeah.
go to. If you go to such events, you see everybody's off their phones, like they are
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
connect with
Connect.
somebody. But like with us, even recently, I was asking one of my friends, "How do you cope with your stress?" And he was telling me that he doom scrolls on TikTok. And I'm like, bro,
What's
that's
doom
so.
stroke?
Just
Like,
keep scrolling.
Yeah, just keep
I'm
scrolling
not
on
a Gen
TikTok.
Z buddy, so I don't
Doom scroll, okay.
No, right?
I see.
Yeah, we should try to find like places to
Platonic,
connect
yeah.
ourselves, to be a part of a community.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah.
let me just get to the last question I wanted to ask. If you're broke, okay, if you're broke, one of the things that comes to your mind, what's the first thing comes to your mind? Is it to speak to a friend to momo you, or you go back into your wallet to see whether you have money?
I'll go back to my wallet.
If you are broke,
I mean, you don't have anything. How do you go back
Okay,
to...
well, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah, okay.
So for me, I try to create businesses, and multiple revenue streams do come in for me, because I don't want to find myself broke at any point. So if for me, if A is not working, I have to go to B and check
Yeah.
if B has some money, or I'll have to think about, okay, can I do some sales to bring in money? Then I'll do that.
Yeah.
So in the next
Think
2-3
about-
days,
yeah.
money is
Yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
So for me, the first thing I think about is how can I get money coming in, instead of rather, going to anyone.
Yeah, and there's one thing I wanted to say. If we get so much acquainted with, if I'm broke, I can go
go
to
somewhere,
anybody
yes.
to get money.
Yeah.
Everyone is stressed.
Yeah, everyone is
Everybody
stressed.
go
So
to
one
it.
thing,
Stressed.
one thing I love so much about the social media space is that you can sell anything, and you can be in affiliate marketing. You don't need to have a shop. You don't need to
No.
have anything. You can just start selling. So I just want to advise the youth, if you're watching me, please don't be in the habit of getting a loan from a friend. Just do something to bring revenue for you. If there's one word that you want to say to the youth that is watching you, what would it be, James?
Everything takes time. Don't put pressure on yourself. Everybody you are seeing up there was once like what you are going through is just a phase. It's not the end of your story. It's just a chapter of your story. So don't give up on yourself at an early stage. There's
Okay.
more life ahead of you, and you can do amazing stuff.
Okay. All right. This is like a round table, so I want to go to any. If there's one word you want to say to the youth, I think we've not had, maybe we've not said in this discussion, you can just say.
Okay, so for me, I would say you need to learn how to plan, you pray, and you execute.
Plan, pray,
Pray,
execute. Wow.
And whilst you're doing that, you need to block out the noise. Because when you have a plan, there are a lot of people that will try to tell you it's not possible. You can do it. Why do you even think you can do it? You're doing too no, or you are not up to it. There's so many voices that will come in, and they will try to pull you down.
Okay.
And you need to learn as a person to trust in yourself and block these noises.
Block the noises.
Just
I
stick
just
to
like-
your plan, your prayer, you're executing.
Okay. So if you're watching us and there's so much noise, I'm not talking about noise from your background, but in your head, it's time to block it. And it's time to plan, to pray, and to execute. Okay, we'll take the last one from Baba.
Mine is dream long term, act short term.
Okay, it looks like they're giving us
Yeah.
some kind of
Dream long term
people are professors.
and act short term.
Okay.
So you have a vision at age 35, I want to have a car. You have enough time to work at it. So I'll start saving small.
Okay.
So that at 35, I can buy that car. But if you want to get to 35 and want the car at 35,
It's not possible.
thank you. So dream long term to reduce the pressure on you and then start acting towards it short term. Yeah.
Okay, so I've had an amazing time with my guests. We are going to the next session of this podcast, and it's the purple flag and the red flag game. So please take your purple flags and your red flags. If you are joining us for the first time, the purple flag stands for a smart financial decision, and the red flag stands for a bad financial decision. So I'm going to read out the questions out, and my guests would raise either of the flags or both and tell me why. So the question number 1, pretending everything is fine while you are secretly drowning in debt.
No.
I think it's a red flag.
Why?
Why must you pretend? If you're not okay, you're not okay. If you don't have money, you don't have money. Personally, I will not pretend to be rich if I don't have it. I will not go and borrow a car. I will not go and borrow dresses. You will see me broke. The brokenness will be
To be clear.
Only when you reach out that someone can actually help you.
and my family will see it.
Yeah.
You know, there's this thing that we do that makes even our helpers think that we
Yeah.
don't need help.
See your destiny helper. Your destiny helper thinks
Will
you are
think
the
that
destiny.
you are there.
That's
So
true.
no, I will not pretend.
Okay, let's move on to the second question. Asking for help from friends and family when you are mentally or financially overwhelmed. Asking. I know he's a mental health activist.
Yeah.
Why the purple flag?
So one way of solving whatever you're going through is opening up to somebody, and by communicating whatever you don't even know, by communicating whatever you're going through to your family member or something, it's a way of relieving that stress. Like, it's gone out of your head, because if you sit with it, it's in your head, it's disturbing you. It's one of the noises that blocks everything. So you should try and open up to somebody. If you can't open up to somebody, at least journal, write everything you're going through, and it's part
Writing.
of the healing process.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll take our last question and we wrap up. So this is the last question. Bottling up emotions. Okay, there's a question before that. Using retail therapy, that's shopping and partying, to cope with stress. You don't like partying.
But
It's
you're
a
already
quick
stressed
fix.
and you're
It's
not
a
Party is
quick
not for
fix.
stress.
No,
Party
but
is
you're
to
already
have fun.
stressed and you're not
Yes.
sleeping.
Yeah.
There are
It-
times
you
where
come back to
you are
meet the
stressed
problem.
and your friend will be like, "Oh, let's go for a party." You know, that's
Free
not
or you
Like,
pay?
you go and
Will
pay,
I
you
pay
go
for
and
that
spend
party?
investment.
You don't have money. And you're
There are those people who come to the party and just be sitting around. We don't like those
That's
people in
even
our
more
parties.
stress because
Yeah,
you'll be
like,
bored.
if you are
Other people
stressed,
will be
fine.
spending money and you feel bad because you're not
Yeah.
spending money.
No,
Then
no,
you're
no,
more
no.
stressed.
And you're
sleep.
shopping.
The party is for
Sleep.
enjoyment.
Okay.
And the deeper the pain or whatever you're going through, if you are shopping, you have to shop till you can like alleviate whatever you are feeling. Do you understand?
Alleviate.
So if I have to buy and buy and buy, and you know, say,
You like shopping.
but it's not healthy.
Stress
do you
shopping.
understand? Stress shopping is
I
not
think
healthy.
women do that a lot. Let's be honest.
Wow.
Yes, we do that.
Yeah.
Like when we are stressed or anything, we see
go
nice and-
wig. Oh.
Yes, this is so cute. It will make me feel pretty.
Or
No
this
matter
dress is
what,
nice.
Then
yeah.
I'll buy it.
But you're spending.
Not
So,
good.
yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. So let's go to the last question now. Bottling up emotions because boys don't cry.
Hey.
Girls might be strong, like the hard girl.
My hard girl is that peer pressure
And
cannot.
Oh,
No.
But in terms of this, you are not a hard girl.
No.
Okay.
When I'm not okay, it's obvious.
Okay.
It's just that I have my people that I talk to. I'm just not an open person that I can go on social media
Yeah, and share.
I will
Okay.
never do that. I will feel like no. But I have my people.
Okay.
I could speak to my mom. I could speak to my friends. I have very cool friends that we share everything. I just pick the phone, can talk for 3 hours. After that,
If it's
Yeah,
very
cool.
personal, you can even see a psychologist. I don't think
Yeah.
it's worth your investment.
It's worth it.
It's
Yes.
worth.
So if you don't trust those around you, you can
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
Book
take
first.
the pain. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I've
if you
booked for
don't,
counseling
yes,
before.
me too. So
I've booked
it's really helpful because you're able to express yourself because some of the things are very personal and sensitive. Do you see? And
Yeah.
it's something they are going through, sexual or drug.
Yeah.
You don't want to be stigmatized.
Yes.
So I think
No
you should take,
judgment with a counselor.
That's
but you
no.
have to talk to someone.
Okay. So if you're youth and you're watching us, you are not alone. If there's this loud voice in your head, you are not alone. We are talking about voicing out what is in your head that is bothering you. Open up to someone because these suicidal thoughts that we have, the statistics is skyrocketing. And we want to encourage you to open up to someone. It's either a professional or someone you can really trust. I think James wanted to say something
Yeah,
before I
so
wrap up.
there's this phrase that we usually say in like the Ghanaian society, "Bema and soon," like bro, that's the worst misconception we have.
Okay.
Like as a boy, break down, cry, like go to the pain, go to the situation. Don't let anybody lie that, oh, Charlie hard guy there, if you cry there slow. It be hard, if you be that's like the hardest thing you can do as a guy, crying or
Cry.
breaking down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing you can do as a
Cry.
guy.
Being vulnerable means you're
Yeah.
Yes, vulnerability.
Okay.
Very important.
All right. So it's been an amazing time with my guest, and I'm feeling so excited because someone out there who is watching us and having suicidal thoughts or a mental breakdown is watching us, and I'm sure you'll be encouraged by our session today. Just as you go through your phone every single day, I want you to take your mental health very seriously. Mental health can come from every single part of your life. It could be your job, it could be your kids, it could be every single way. But this is what I want to say to you. You are not alone. I'm wrapping up this, and this has been Young and Invested, proudly brought to you by Enterprise Trustees. I've been your host, Pearl Lakai. Let's get it in another time. Before we meet another time, please take care of yourself and your mental health matters.